time to assault a celebrity chef's taste buds with the dishes we have made for our Thanksgiving cooking competition. Please welcome back to the studio, chef, author, former Top Chef contestant, a Top Chef all-star, owner of Atlanta Restaurants, Gun Show, and Nader, president and chief ideas man for Red Beard Restaurants. Welcome, Chef Kevin Gillespie.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Sir, I just want to apologize in advance.
Yeah.
Things took a weird turn this year, man. They really, really did.
Well, I have enjoyed's not the right word. I have eaten y'all's food on a few occasions.
Yes.
And it occurs to me that there are a couple of you who enjoy cooking and a couple who use cooking as a way to punish people close to you.
Some of us are just trying to get by.
Yeah.
Survive in advance.
I feel like some of you are trying to lay landmines for other people maybe with your food. But
So I don't know if you heard. So our task this year, because we always have like a theme or whatever, and this year was for us to choose viral recipes.
oh God,
So
great.
influencer recipes, any recipe that went viral on TikTok or Instagram that got like a bajillion views and a bajillion likes. These are the recipes that we have picked and chosen for you to taste today.
Great. I can't wait. I hope these are mostly ones that come from chef's reactions where it's just people like dumping 600 hot dogs in a crock pot.
I love following him, by the way.
Yeah.
He is amazing.
If that's what you make me eat, then I'm toast. I got a long day today. So.
Oh, no.
Has somebody ever come to your Thanksgiving dinner, right, and brought something and it was so bad you had to say something?
No, because we went ahead and just chopped that off years ago. Like 2 decades ago, it was like, all right, you guys stop bringing the food.
Okay.
Like at this point, it's like, Mom, what are you in charge of? Ice. You know, like things like that. So,
Yeah, when you're going over to a world-renowned chef's house also, you don't have a chance. It's like...
I would just get angry. I would be
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? Like,
It's like going over to Michael Jordan's house and saying, hey, you want to play basketball?
you want a ball? Too much pressure.
You don't have a chance.
Yeah.
No chance at all. So we all came in here with our Thanksgiving recipes, okay?
Yeah, well, not our influencers' recipes that we have done our best to replicate.
Are they Thanksgiving themed in any way, or are they just food themed?
Mine is not.
Mine isn't either. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
What?
yeah. Well, mine's going to be like for Thanksgiving brunch. So while everybody's
Okay.
cooking, and you can eat this to tide you over until you get to the good stuff.
I saw yours. Yours is for the trash can.
Oh,
God.
damn.
No, she's not lying. She's 1,000% accurate. I'm actually going to take a bite with you in solidarity because I feel
great.
so bad for you.
I'm really hoping this segment is sponsored by Imodium.
Not officially. Not officially.
Let's go ahead and jump right in. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay,
right,
Bert
Bert.
Weiss,
I
the
like
floor
it.
is yours. Please introduce your
Okay.
recipe and your dish.
Well, my influencer is Miss McCod from Atlanta. Okay?
Oh, local. All right.
So, it's a Thanksgiving turkey bun with gravy.
Are you sure? Because you sounded very hesitant.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not exactly sure what it is.
So we got okay. It's weirdly shredded. How did you get the meat so shredded, Bert?
It's a gift.
So we got, I don't know, Hawaiian sweet. It's kind of weirdly, why is it glued to the plate?
Well, I mean, it was a little hard to microwave this early in the morning and keep fresh.
And what's the name of the influencer again from Atlanta?
That's not important.
That's actually, it's not bad.
Yeah?
It's kind of a mess, but it's not bad.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
I did miss that influencer. If you could just tell us one more time, because we want to make sure we give credit where credit is due.
Did you say
Tommy, can I have a
Dallas
napkin? I feel like I'm going to need several of those.
Yes.
That actually is a little sandwich that Dallas brought in from the country station for Thanksgiving.
I was about to say,
That I
didn't bring
stole
in
it.
anything.
I was like, this isn't bad.
I was like, did he okie doke us because he put something else? And he gave us audio, and we're in there freaking out because we think we have the wrong thing.
So let me explain for a second. So Dallas from the country station came in here and gave Thanksgiving dinner to everybody on the floor.
Nice.
And everybody's been eating it all morning long. And when I went by hers, I'm like, this is going to be way better than anything I have. So I used hers, but that's not really it.
Okay. All right. I was like, this tastes like real food. Like, I mean, it's, probably been microwaved for 1 or 2 centuries too long, but otherwise.
Kevin's like, this is not typical of your cooking style, Bert. It tastes good.
I should have known the jig was up. I should have been like, come on, Bert.
This is going to be more consistent.
Okay, here we go.
Now, I went with Thanksgiving, but I went more with the kids' table. Okay. When I did look at my influencer, it said, hey, a lot of times kids don't like turkey and they don't like ham. So I went with a gourmet hot dog.
I knew it. I knew I smelled hot dogs. I was going to call you guys out and be like, why does it just smell like microwave hot? And first of all, this is not a hot dog.
No.
It's a sausage.
It is a sausage with some sort of really sad corn relish thing on it.
Relish, you say?
It's also like, did you take the bun straight from the fridge? Like, I'm curious. Like, did you refrigerate the bun and microwave the hot dog because you like the contrast of textures and temperatures?
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Exactly.
It's very
that was my
avant-garde. It's like what you.
Are you supposed to microwave? Are you supposed to microwave the bun also?
Well, I mean, the bun is cold enough that you couldn't properly separate it. It's like it's torn here. You know.
Hey, there are plenty of things that look bad that taste good.
I love Kevin's like, it looks awful, and I'm like, that looks real good.
It's exploding. It's like literally just coming apart.
It's an exploding gourmet hot dog.
Oh, big bite. He went in with a big bite.
I can't help but big bite.
I like big bites and I can't not lie.
Right. Okay, so here's the deal. If I was drunk, which I am not yet at this time of day. No, if I was drunk, I'd be like, yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, the sausage is well seasoned, but you have nothing to do with that.
Yep.
You don't know that.
You didn't make this, Bert. Give it up. The bun is, on the edge of stale, and on the edge, I mean, the edge that goes from stale to rotten. And the corn is fine. It's canned corn, so it tastes like exactly what you think.
It's edible.
Well, I wouldn't eat all of it by any means, but I mean, if you were a college student, this would be gourmet.
Or again, this was for the kids' table.
Yeah,
this is for the kids' table.
What kid is like, I would love a turkey and roasted red pepper sausage? Come on, Bert.
All right, Cassie, you are presenting on behalf of social media producer Rebecca.
I do. Our social media producer Rebecca is out today, so I'm presenting for her. And these are homemade condiments using recipes from fashion model who is also cooks in couture clothing, Nara Smith.
When making dinner tonight, I realized we were all out of our condiments, so I decided to do a little restock. Today we're making some ketchup, ranch, barbecue sauce, and hot sauce. So I started with my ketchup, combining tomato paste, some honey, vinegar, and water, simmering that on the stove before pulling that off and letting it cool. Then I moved on to making some ranch. I like a lot of herbs in it, but you can tone that down if you want. And then I simmered that for 20 minutes on the stove while I made my barbecue sauce.
Okay, so now is the perfect time, actually, because I forgot to do this. That is a beautiful piece of audio you brought in. I did as well for my dish.
Microwave a hot dog. All you need is paper towels, a plate that you can put in the microwave, and use a hot dog of your choice. Put 2 layers of paper towels down on the bottom, place your hot dog there, and then take 2 more layers of paper towels and lay it on top. Open your microwave, set the thing for 25 seconds. Then you want to put your plate in there, hit start, and let this go for 25 seconds. If it's not enough, put it back in there and cook it for another 5 seconds. Just to let you know, I added 10 more seconds to get it a little bit more cooked, and there it is. You can't go wrong. So in 30 seconds, you could have a great hot dog.
I forgot to play that, so I just want to let you know that I was as committed as you are. Now, as we were playing that, Kevin was tasting it, and everybody in the studio was laughing.
There are so many things wrong with this.
We're going back to Rebecca's.
Why was she whispering? Is like the enemy at the gates?
I think her thing is like graceful. She does it in like high fashion.
I swear to God, does she
dresses.
say anything about being demure?
Oh, I don't know, but I hope not.
No, but those videos are always like X-rated. Like she does them with her model husband, and they'll be like bent over the counter. So I don't know what is in those, but I would be a little afraid if I were you.
Yeah. So first of all, these are the worst versions of the respected condiments that they mentioned. They call this ranch. It is terrible. Is it made with yogurt? Please, it's got to be made with yogurt. It's one of those like, it's a fashion model version of ranch where they like to act like, I eat normal things. I hate ketchup to begin with, first of all. This is a terrible version of ketchup. It makes makes regular ketchup seem really, really excellent. And the fact that they call this barbecue sauce, like, where are they from? Because they're not allowed back in the South. If they ever plan to come here, they're definitely not allowed.
It looks like a
kinda
jam.
Chunky. Yeah,
It is. It's like sort of a tomato jam, but that's also delicious, and this is not.
I did taste them because these are Rebecca's, and I would agree with your assessments 1,000%.
They also seem to be missing the same ingredient across the board, which is, aside from salt, is flavor. Like they just, she's like, I like a lot of herbs in my ranch. Like, do you like a lot of seasoning in your ranch? Clearly not.
Now, I wonder, let's give Rebecca some credit, some backstory. She did have tongue cancer, so she can't taste properly.
All right, great.
Not you pulling the cancer card.
Awesome.
Yeah, she should get first place.
Do these windows work? Can I jump out of them? Thanks a lot.
Way to go, Kevin.
Wait,
Oh
great.
my God, I would never go to a restaurant where the chef is so insensitive.
All right, Mo, it is your turn, sir.
All right, my dish came from Daya Hill, who is loving the day _ on Instagram, and she makes this fried corn, which is inspired by Wingstop. And every time someone has made it for me, I have loved it. But this is my first time actually attempting it myself.
The most important thing at Wingstop ain't even the wings, it's the ranch, if we're being honest. And next up is the fried corn. These right here was 10 out of 10, okay? Everything better when you make your own at home. Do you like Wingstop? Let me know your order in the comments. Follow for more entertaining food recipes.
Okay,
That
Kevin.
smells delicious.
So here's
when I
the
pop
deal.
The top.
If this was fresh, like if you had just made it, this would be delicious.
Yeah, I did struggle with that because I couldn't make it this morning. I was like, it's probably not going to taste as good tomorrow. But
Yeah, just microwaving corn never works because it makes it really tough.
Right.
But the flavor is good. I mean, it tastes like, it's sort of the opposite of this, whereas this tastes like somebody left out all the flavors and didn't use anything that was, even remotely delicious. This tastes like you were like, what if I mixed salt, MSG, and some other salt?
yeah, that's the black in me. My bad.
No, I like it, bro. You're good with me, man. And then you're like, and then I'm going to drown it in something that's sort of like butter.
Yeah. That was my melt the butter impression.
It's a proprietary blend.
Of salt and things that resemble salt.
All-purpose blend, if you will. Yeah.
Well, so I'm just going to have the one bite, but that's only because I don't want my sodium to spike this morning. But if you brought this to Thanksgiving, I'd be happy with it as long as you didn't microwave. You made it then, it'd be killer. So yeah, this is far and away the best thing.
Okay.
right,
Kristen, would you like to introduce your influencer?
No, sure. Abby's going next.
Oh,
Why is
Kristen's
that?
going last because she knows it's all downhill after her.
We gotta go last. I gotta go last. Promise. Why?
I'm just curious why.
Because it's so bad.
Bert, I think we're all going to learn why very soon, my man.
I'm literally gonna blow out his palate, and I don't want to screw Abby, so we're gonna let Abby go.
I'm getting this since he might need to run to the bathroom after Kristen's. So my influencer is actually a recommendation from Bert Show listener Jacqueline, and I have seen Cooking with Shireen all over my TikTok over and over and over again. So when I got the hookup to be able to talk to her about my dish, I was very excited. I think Shireen is actually on the line. Hello, Shireen. Oh my gosh, hello. I made your pumpkin whoopie pies.
Whoa, that's great.
So what should we know about these whoopie pies before Kevin dives into them?
Well, you will not be disappointed. Let me ask you a question. Did you use freshly pureed pumpkin or did you use the can?
I used the can because I'm lazy.
That's okay. Either way, they're going to be absolutely delicious. They're going to be moist. They're going to be easy. Little fun fact. Do you know why they're called whoopie pies?
Because you say whoopee after you eat them?
Well, it's a
You stole a recipe from Whoopi Goldberg?
No, it's a Lancaster County area. So what happened was they were like the muffin top kind of flawed of making muffins. So when the wives would put them in their husband's lunch, they would get so excited they would say, "Whoopee!"
Okay.
That was my answer, I think.
Right.
I said that, I think.
I thought you were going to say something like it was an aphrodisiac and you guys made whoopee.
Lancaster County, my friend. That's not what they do down there.
Okay.
Up there.
So this is a pumpkin whoopie pie with a cream cheese filling.
That smells good too.
It's good.
So it's basically like two muffin tops sandwiched between the icing.
So, Shireen, this is Kevin. I think your recipe is probably really solid. I think Abby may have overbaked the actual cookie itself.
Oh, no.
Because they're supposed to be a little bit fluffier and softer, and these are a little heavy. The flavor is delicious, but a little heavy.
It's preparation.
That's on me, Shireen. That's on me.
It's preparation.
I love a whoopie pie. I've eaten a lot of them. This one's just a little on the dense side.
All right, so here's what we're going to do now. Kristen, because she has built up how bad hers is, we'll go last, and then we'll have Kevin rank them from top to bottom.
I feel like I'm pretty transparent in my rankings so far, but sure.
So far, so good. Big thank you to author and former Top Chef contestant Kevin Gillespie for wasting his time and talents this morning on the Bert Show.
Yes, chef.
Perfect.
Kevin, I mean, he has Nader. Nader's the new restaurant.
Yeah, Nader's the new one. Yep.
Okay, tell us about that one.
So Nader is a Gaelic word. It's Scottish. And so Nader is sort of a tribute to my family who, as I know you guys are shocked in looking at me that they're from Scotland.
That deep red beard.
Yeah, I know. I look like I swam here yesterday. But so it's kind of, I guess you'd say modern Scottish. Exactly what the dining public was demanding from me, Bert. So...
And then, of course, you have Gun Show.
Yep, and then Gun Show, which is sort of like a tornado that serves food. So, yeah, I really went with like market research before opening these places.
And you're going to be helping out a Bert's Big Adventure kid with one of his wishes.
Yeah, I'm super excited. So Chance is really, he loves meat. He loves steak specifically. And we have gotten some beautiful American-raised Wagyu beef that we're going to show him how to cook over the fire. So, yeah, because we cook all of our stuff over an open fire. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Fantastic. And if you're at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, you got Game Changer also.
Yep, go get yourself a chicken sandwich and a chicken sandwich because that's all we serve.
So we've all come in this morning with quote unquote Thanksgiving dishes that we have run in front of Kevin and he has tasted with varying degrees of acceptance.
Some with disdain.
Some with disdain. I'm sure every time you walk in the studio, you're like, why am I doing this? And we have all gone, and Kristen is up last. She demanded this position because she knew she was going to lose today.
Well, that and I didn't want to blow out Kevin's palate and make it difficult to enjoy the rest of your all's dishes. So our theme this year, our goal was to find recipes that have gone viral on social media, right?
Heard.
Yes. And I follow I Spy Antiques. EYE Spy Antiques, right? His name is Marco, and he is so joyful and so fun to watch. And he does a series called Vintage Recipes, where he cooks recipes that were from back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
So think 50s, 60s, 70s. And I'm so thrilled that he is traveling in Japan, but has taken a couple of minutes to call into the Bert Show. So please welcome Marco of I Spy Antiques. Hello, Marco.
Run, Kevin, run! I don't know what you did to piss off Kristen, but you are in for a treat, my love.
I feel like last time I was here, I had something so bad that I accidentally dropped an F-bomb on the radio.
You did.
I noticed there's a 7-second delay. That's probably going to be important here in a minute.
So I Spy Antiques, which I love following because, Marco, you are so joyful, and I laugh, I giggle. Your videos are perfection. And he made ham, bananas, hollandaise. And so that's what I made for you today. And I just wanted to play real quick. Marco, you're going to have to relive it. This is Marco tasting his vintage recipe on I Spy Antiques.
Oh, no.
That is a violent crime. That was like an out-of-body experience. I went numb for a minute. Immediately, you're punched in the face by a wet banana. And you think to yourself, oh, I don't need to chew. Oh, wait, there's a piece of ham. So then you start chewing the ham. Assault, that banana comes back, and it's just wet. Liquid banana. Liquid banana. Call the drag queens because brunch is canceled.
So, Marco, do you have any advice for Kevin before he takes a bite of ham, bananas, hollandaise?
I feel like the advice is don't eat it.
Yeah, the advice is don't eat it. Also, open that window now and jump. And have you ever wondered what depression tastes like?
So, Marco, oh, God, I'm looking at it. I'm sorry. I'm like a little distracted because I also didn't expect it to be rolled up. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I have that effect on men.
Yeah.
Don't worry. One bit.
So people send Marco recipes, and he had received this one quite a bit. So just so you can prepare yourself, this is a banana that was squirted with some lemon juice to prevent browning. Then you take slices of ham and you smear them with mustard. And then you roll the banana up in the ham, and then you cover it with hollandaise.
I feel like this is the equivalent of like, have you ever seen a refrigerator where they just throw a bunch of words on it, those magnetic words, and then you put them together? I feel like this is the exact same thing here.
Yeah, this is like sort of the ransom letter of dishes, it looks like, you know?
So, Marco, have you ever had a celebrity chef try one of your dishes?
No, and boy, is this an honor. And Kevin, I do give you permission if you do want to throw this into the gun show.
Okay,
as
perfect.
One of the rotating menus. Please,
Yeah, this is definitely going to make yeah.
And because I felt so bad, I also brought in a very phallic banana wrapped in ham to take a bite in solidarity with you, because I do not feel like you should have to do this alone.
Okay, before we eat it, like there's a little build up here. Let me just did we microwave this also?
I had to warm it up a little bit because I cooked it last night.
Oh, that's going to
my
ruin
God.
the entire thing.
So
would've been so
not
good
only was this
before.
bad out of the gate, you cooked it last night, and then you microwaved hollandaise, like an egg and butter sauce, which is
no, it's from the packet.
oh, of course it is.
it's better.
Kristen, I didn't mean to give you the impression that I thought you were making homemade hollandaise.
It's from the packet.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
You guys
Here we
want a
go.
countdown or something?
I'm going center. I don't want to
Yeah.
eat an outside piece. I'm just going to go in the dead. Wow, it's weirdly dense.
Yeah.
Wait, what color was the banana that you started with? Did you get like a proper ripe banana, or is this?
I did. It was ripe. It's almost. It wasn't. It was just a hair green.
Which means it's not ripe.
Okay.
So, okay, here we go. Sorry.
Hey, consistency, man.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
consistency.
I'm gonna let you take the first bite.
I'm going big bite too, because go big, go home.
Okay, here we go.
To use the bathroom.
For the first time ever, that we've had Kevin in here, he refused to actually swallow it.
Okay, that was a bite. I bit down. Immediate release.
Immediate.
Release?
Yeah,
You
that's.
mean like it squirts?
It just like it. I didn't mean to. It auto ejected. It's like when you feed the dollar bill in wrong into the machine and it spits it right back out at you.
All right, here we go. All right.
Yeah,
Because I made
get
you-
after it, girl.
Because I made you do it.
Yeah, let's see if you
And
can
I'm
at least
gonna
get
swallow.
through the whole thing. Yeah,
I'm gonna swallow.
I'm sure you are.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're not. You're gagging.
Right.
And she's
Yeah.
gagging.
Spitters or
Choke that
quitters?
bad boy down.
Oh,
She's gagging.
Get your potassium in.
get it down.
Yep. She might throw up.
Yep.
It's real possible.
Can she get it down?
Oh,
Yep. Oh.
He's looking. I'm gonna throw up.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
It's terrible.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a hate crime, actually. So I'm afraid you and Marco might be prosecuted soon.
Marco, how do you do this week in and week out?
Just courage, joy, strength, and the ability of being a fabulous gay man.
Yeah, exactly.
All the key
You're like, I
ingredients.
use my fabulousness to carry me through the dark times.
That might be the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten.
It's horrible. Like, I mean, honestly, I can usually find a redeeming quality in all of these things. And this combo of sweet and salty should work, theoretically.
Really?
I mean, sweet and salty works in a lot of different applications, but
Oh God.
no one wants this. This is terrible.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, you should be.
You have to remember these housewives were like packed on Quaaludes. And
100%. Yeah.
So-
And
they
this
were
was
in
definitely
no
a
good
dish
headspace.
made out of spite. You can taste the spite.
Oh God.
They were mad at their husbands. They were drugged out of their mind. That frontal lobotomy, like, through everything.
They
Like,
So if I heard
haywire.
you correctly, you said mine, if you're drinking alcohol, would be good. But
Yeah.
this is good with Quaaludes.
This is, I don't know if this will ever be good. This seems like the kind of meal that would literally be served to your husband when he got home and you just stared him down the whole time.
Yeah, right?
And you're like, choke it down, big boy.
No, Kevin nailed it, because as soon as you bite into the banana, it just disintegrates. Like the banana literally just disintegrated in my mouth.
Right.
So let's go ahead and make this official here. We do ask you to rank them from quote unquote best to worst.
Can we go in reverse?
Yeah.
I mean, we're here. We're already standing. we're at the edge of the cauldron. We might as well just clearly the banana ham hollandaise combo is it's maybe one of the worst dishes I've ever tasted in my life.
Oh my God. What an honor.
Yeah, that's an honor.
Thank you again to I Spy Antiques. Marco, you're the best.
Yeah, Marco, this is fun, but it's, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
It's funny, but it's not like ha-ha funny. It's like that milk smells bad funny, like that kind of funny.
I feel like there should be some kind of award for whatever dish makes you cuss. And this year, it was this one.
I immediately have indigestion. I didn't even eat it. I don't know what's going on.
All right, so you lost /won.
So yeah, the banana ham hollandaise combo, tippy top of the bottom here. The condiment tray is also atrocious. Okay. If you really want to push this thing into overdrive, top that banana off with one of your chosen condiments there.
Is that Rebecca's?
Yes.
Yeah, feel
Rebecca's.
free.
Okay,
and don't give me this cancer thing. I'm a cancer survivor too. That is not. There's still a such thing as war crimes, and so it doesn't matter if you survive cancer or not. They can still hold you in contempt. Okay. So then, next worst, unfortunately, because I really think this one has promise, is the whoopie pie. And that's just because it was made very poorly.
Only reason.
That was Abby.
The idea is solid. The flavors are good. But, it's one of those, was this a design flaw or an execution flaw? And I think we all know it was an execution flaw. So, I'm not grading the turkey sandwich that was not made by anyone. Yeah, that was, this tastes like, it tastes like real food. So I'm going to push that one over there. We have Bert's hot dog, quote unquote, which was an organic chicken sausage from Trader Joe's, which is it's both bougie and just total BS. And so that one is, the sausage itself is at least good, but the bun is atrocious. So I'm just going to it's definitely in second place because it's at least seasoned, but not because Bert did anything, for the record.
This right here is my life.
And then a massive step above that is the deep fried corn, which is actually quite delicious.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, the corn's good. It's properly seasoned. Thank you for a person of color actually showing up and seasoning their food today.
You know how you do it.
Yeah, right, exactly. Well, we needed that. The world needed that. Mo. Thank you. At least we have one redeeming dish.
Kevin Gillespie he's Atlanta's best chef, man. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that you invite me in for these really fun mornings.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'll come back anytime to ridicule you guys, culinarily speaking.
The Bert Show.